Hi everybody, it's Captain Kane and it's Brooklyn Bedtime Stories with Captain Kane. Tonight I've got a story for you, but I want to think about a little bit. How many of you are creative? You like to create things, you like to write? A story is a great idea. Creating a story, I'm sure many of your teachers have asked you write stories. But, how do you come up with those ideas to write the story? Well, tonight's book is about just those ideas, the idea jar. And maybe perhaps your teacher has an idea jar in her classroom or his or her classroom, and you pick ideas out of it and write a story from it. Tonight's book is about that and how this young student is creating a story and looking at the ideas. And I challenge each of you to come up with a story and write your own after this. The idea jar. This is my teacher's idea jar. We keep our story ideas in it. My teacher says a story can be about anything we want. There's her idea jar with all the ideas in there. A space robot. A horseless cowgirl. It's the space robot. The cowgirl. A giant dragon. Always a good idea for a story. There's no such thing as a bad story idea. And there are tons of ways to make a story. You can write it. You can draw it. The Viking says, "Psst, put a Viking in it. Vikings are cool." The Viking says, "That ship should be way bigger." You can talk the story. Then a giant badger knocked on the door and shouted, "Who has my pink dress?" What about a Viking? Everything is better with a Viking. You can even combine ideas to make your story better. It's important to create stories for your ideas, or else your ideas get rowdy, and that can be trouble. When it's part of a story, an idea is happy. Look at all these ideas trying to come out. They want to be a part of a story. But when it's not, oh no, the ideas. Looks like they're going to spill onto the floor. This isn't good. All the ideas are spilling right out. Watch out, those are lasers. Duck. The space robot. Whoa, big lizard. Hide. Oh no, stampede. There's that dragon. These ideas need a story. Will you help? Let's start with one idea. Viking. So he's going to get all the ideas under control now. He's going to start with one idea. Viking. Then we weave in another. We have a Viking, and how about a space robot? So now he's combined two ideas. That was great. Now we turn things up a notch. Let's add one more idea. We have a Viking, a space robot, and a dragon. Excellent work. Here's the big finish. We add one more idea. We've got the Viking, the space robot, the dragon, and let's add the horseless cowgirl. Wow, you were awesome. Look how happy you are. Now everyone, back into the jar. So after the ideas are used into a great story, they're back in the jar. Now let's try a story with more ideas next. So Captain Kane says, create your own idea story jar. Pick some ideas out, maybe a jar, a hat, whatever, and write a story. I'm sure there's a lot of things around your house that you could create a story about. So enjoy this time, write a story, be creative while you're home, but hopefully you enjoyed tonight's book, Idea Jar, which was part of Brooklyn Bedtime Stories with Captain Kane. Everybody stay safe, and it's hurricane season.